Vallis.
I'm in, brother.
I'm ready when you are.
It's all recording.
It's all recording, just an FYI.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can.
Yep.
All right. Why don't we call this April meeting of the HPC to order? Can I get a motion to approve the agenda?
I move. Cindy, I move.
Second?
Second.
Let's do it.
I
have John calling in on the second one. We're merging in with this.
Okay.
Hi, John. How are you? Okay, Greg. How's it going? Going well. Go ahead and do the MCU, okay? Okay, we have John on the phone as well.
Now.
Okay. Excellent. All right, so we'll move into the CRA review. As Derek mentioned in his email,
All right, well, that's good. That sounds great to me. We've got replayable over to win $25,000.
somebody might want to mute their microphones. Actually, if everybody would mute theirs for the time being, we'll unmute them when I'm done presenting. That might be easier.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thanks, everybody. All right. So as Derek said, we're going to revisit two of the ones that when we left them, we had questions about some of the details that weren't provided on their application. So we'll revisit those. And let's see if I can get this working like we want it to. All right, can you guys see my screen there?
Yes.
Yep.
Right. There we go. All right, so this is the 205/207 2nd Street application. So two of the questions we had, one was which exact windows was he talking about? And I've included all three in the email I sent to you, and I've included two here on the screen just as a reminder. It's essentially non-historic windows on the bottom, and then they just sort of put a sort of plywood pattern board on the top just to shrink it up. So he will be replacing those with wood window sashes and then the one on the side. Those are the three windows he was talking about there. And on the right side of the screen, you'll see the two doors he was talking about replacing. Obviously, they were a completely different unit that was there. This was just shrunk down to fit the contemporary off-the-rack sort of door. And he wants to put wood doors there. The recommendation here is for approval. Now, unmute yourself and start the process like you normally would.
So your recommendation is for, right?
Correct.
I move we approve.
Have a second?
Second, Corey.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed.
So what the COA number was?
I'll have to pull it back up to you. I'll send that to you soon.
That's okay. I've got it from something you sent before.
All right. Moving on, this is the 502 2nd Street. The one I looked at in particular was the location of that hanging blade sign. And he indicated it would be off to the right of the door, circled here under the light. And it's in the designs that we saw, it was indicated it would be at an 8-foot height. So somewhere in that pink circle is the location for that. I think Dan followed up with the county on the billboarding issue we had talked about. So I'll let him speak to that. For the blade sign, recommendation is for approval.
They're getting a tremendous amount of feedback here.
I can go ahead.
I can go ahead and mute everyone. I don't know what we're gonna do with discussion.
Yeah, I keep dropping off the meeting.
I move we approve this. I don't know if you guys agree.
I didn't get that from you, Cindy.
I said I moved to approve this COA.
And this is just the blade sign.
That's the scope of my sort of second look at this. I think Dan's going to speak to the larger sign that he wanted on the rear.
Okay, then I retract my motion. We,
Wow.
I keep dropping off. I spoke with Derek about it. And I'm going to still stay with, we don't recommend this billboard.
who did you speak with, Derek and Planning Commission?
I discussed it with Derek.
I didn't understand that.
I discussed it with Derek.
Oh, okay. So
I can let you guys know my thoughts on that too, if you would like.
So are you recommending not approving the billboard part of it or the whole thing?
Only the billboard.
Okay. You need a motion for that?
Well, we already denied the billboard, so I think the really motion we need from here is to go back and approve the blade sign.
Okay. Yes, I recommend that we move that we approve the blade sign.
I'm not sure I follow.
Wow. Where's all that noise coming from?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure this out.
Okay, so I can give you a little sort of just a quick overview of what's happened. So with the 502 Second Street that we're looking at here, we initially completely denied both the blade sign and the larger sign on the rear. The reason for the blade sign denial was because we didn't have any location for it. He didn't indicate where it was going to be placed. But we went ahead and denied it. So I'm just bringing it back for us to look at now that we know where it wants to be, where he wants it to be, that we could consider approving it now. He has not actually brought anything back to us. It's just now that I've investigated it with him, I've updated it. The larger sign remains denied, no matter, they both remain denied right now.
I've lost everything.
Still there?
Still there?
Yeah.
I am, yes.
Okay.
So is there any other concern with the blade sign? It suits the,
Yeah, so
Otherwise-
the dimensions and the materials were acceptable before. We just didn't have any location. We didn't know where we wanted it. So now that we do have a location for it, I recommend approval on it.
okay.
So I already
Okay.
for us to
So,
approve the blade sign.
Uh.
Okay.
so I will second it.
Okay, thank you, Cory. We need a vote?
I don't know, Dan, can you hear us? You're muted, it seems.
Like Dan, Sherry, Alan, Derek are all muted.
Control M is mute and unmute, by the way. Hold control and then hit M.
I'll go unmute.
I'll go
people,
unmute
see if
people,
that
see
helps.
if that helps.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It keeps kicking me out.
It keeps kicking out.
Kicking you out.
Yeah. It says I can join after you admit me.
So you
So you
can you see everything right now? Because
because
you keep like it looks like you keep joining in with multiple times. I don't know what the
Yeah, it's because it keeps kicking me out. Now it's asking me if I want to leave the meeting, but I can't see anything.
Okay.
So let's go. I'm okay with audio.
I'll go ahead and
And
mute.
whoever muted, what the, let me get muted. All right. Everybody should be muted.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute. Let me see.
I'm kicked out again. I can hear you, Gary.
So Dan, we have a motion to approve the blade sign and a second. Need a vote?
Right. Is anybody second that?
Yes, Cory did.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
I'm good. Okay, so blade sign's good?
Yeah.
And we're not recommending the sign for Bill Birding?
No.
Okay. Anybody want to make a motion to not approve it?
What did you say? Make a motion what?
To not approve the
Oh,
billboard?
no, we already,
You're muted, Jared. I hear you still talking.
Okay, can you hear me now?
now, yeah.
Okay. Is that control N? Thanks, Cory. Yeah, no, we already denied the billboard previous meeting, so, you know, we don't have anything further with it. Yeah, this was courtesy review follow-up for the blade in particular.
All right.
Okay.
Can anyone see me?
I can sort of see you.
Okay. I can't see.
You know where I am.
I'm not gonna lie.
All right, so last one here. 308 Third Street, this is a new review. This is for Carrie's Personally Yours. She currently has, on top, she originally submitted a request for a shingle roof again as part of the facade improvement grant program. But then at that meeting, she said, hey, she was going to look at some metal roofs. So it is her own mock-up of the metal roof she wants to use. And I did see her final original needed one today, but it's largely the same as the original, just with the material. Materials are acceptable within the standards, so recommendation is approval.
Corey, it's your turn.
I will motion for that.
Got a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, and that is it
All
for
right.
me.
And that is
Turn it back over to you, Derek.
for me. I'll turn it back over to
Yeah,
you, Derek.
I don't have anything. I mean, hopefully this all gets better, you know, the more we do it, and hopefully we don't have to do it too often. But it's definitely going to be a learning curve. But I think, you know, I think this was, you got the job done. So
I don't suppose it's going to be like
The only other thing
And,
on the agenda was,
The only other thing on the agenda was, the
process moving forward as far as
moving forward as far as application. Derek, do you want to speak on that for a second?
Yeah. So what we've decided is that we can't. Basically, you're going to have to mail in your application to the PO Box 158, or you're going to have to email it to Jared as city staff, or as HPC staff, and then mail in the payment to the clerk's office. And then you know, for the time being, we'll have to set it up this way and invite the applicants to the web conference. And until this emergency order is removed, that's kind of what we're left with, for what I can see.
Right.
We are going to
getting something on the website to help explain that.
You guys have
any questions about this process?
that seems pretty clear.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I have.
Motion adjourned.
I so move.
Let's call it a day.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
Yep. I appreciate everyone's
Thanks, everyone.
with us. Yep. Take care, everyone.
Yeah.
All right,
safe.
cheers. See you.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.